Howdy, howdy, fellas. World Warships Legends match today in the Salem on Mount Range. What is the Salem? It's the Tier 8 Steel U.S. Heavy Cruiser. You know, it's good. It's very good. It's got those super heals. It's got its American thing. I'm running Einstein. It's the same build that I was messing around with on Alaska. Same reason. Same commentary I would have on Alaska. Is it the, best, most competitive, sweatiest try hard, like, oh, you should play this build and you'll win every game? Nah. But I like it. I like to be aggressive. I like to take shots of opportunity. The double turret traverse is nice because it actually gets you quite zippy turrets, even on these American cruisers, which can have slow turrets. So yeah, I enjoy it. You get target locator. You don't get fully packed, but I've mentioned before, as a solo player. Oh, hi! I was like looking at the scenery. As a solo player, and as I, really kind of think back through how my matches go, the times that an extra consumable actually decides the match is surprisingly low. There's so many times that it's stomp one way or the other. Or it's like, yeah, the extra consumable would have been nice, but it wouldn't have changed the game. So yeah, I don't mind refill station on Einstein. Einstein doesn't have fully packed. I think that's a weakness on him. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I think that's the best way to say it. I would probably still take fully packed on this if Einstein had it. I think that's the right choice. I like refill station. There's more damage. So yeah, I mean, sometimes you just do the stuff that's fun. It's fine. But yeah, Salem. It's Salem. I'm a little annoyed that nobody on my team went to that little island, either right in the middle of A or on the other side. Like, we could have gone in there. Oh, look at this shot. I snuck it right over the island. Like, just, yeah, 2 citadels. I would have loved more, but it is what it is. The Salem actually has kind of lower AP alpha. I think that's one of the things they nerfed. It came out and it was, it was busted. It had 30, I believe just 30. I don't think it was 32, but 30 millimeter upper belt, and so this thing could bounce 16-inch shells, especially going up against tier 7. Oof, that thing was nuts. I got it basically right before they nerfed it. I knew they were going to nerf it. They had to. This thing was nuts. I still ate tons of citadels, straight through the front, regardless. Just skill issue. Salem has been one of my kind of quote-unquote cursed ships, especially compared to the Tulsa at the tier. I should do a Tulsa video. I like the Tulsa. I liked it even before it got buffed. Tulsa and Salem, I think, are closer together than they ever have been. I think that Tulsa has some kind of hidden stats that don't really show up, but I think actually do make it a good benefited in ways that don't necessarily show up in the stat screen. But well, I could do a head-to-head, but I'll do a separate Tulsa video one day. I like the Tulsa. Anyway, Salem, it's nerfed now. This is the Salem that we've had for a while. Still very good. One of the things they nerfed, the AP shells don't do as much damage as they could. It's a little weird to me, like the Baltimore at tier 7. I think the AP shells do almost 6,000, and then you get to tier 8 and legendary tier. Des Moines, Salem, they're starting to do 4,000 something. That feels weird. I'm pretty sure the Baltimore is 5,800 when you get with the same kind of build. I'll double check it, but I think it's something like that. Anyway, you get much better reload, but you do trade some of that alpha, and sometimes you only get one shot. I think that is under appreciated, estimated, considered. Sometimes when we're looking at these things like DPM and blah blah blah, I think Alpha is an underappreciated. Oh, yes, thank you, American pin angles. I think the Alpha, it's not ignored. People definitely consider it, but I think it's underappreciated. Because sometimes, like on that Wooster, the first time we saw him, we only got one shot. It doesn't matter if my reload is, Friesland level, 1.5 seconds or whatever. Like, we got the one shot. And that's where the decreased alpha on the Salem versus something like the Baltimore can hurt. I think even the Tulsa has actually a similar salvo weight now, because it does have, I believe, the Baltimore shells with the quite rapid reload, but obviously only 2 barrels per turret, so whatever, rambling. Salem's got super heals, it's got the things, it's a better fire starter, AP damage is commensurate. I like Einstein because I can get in and shoot stuff, and I generally find that more than 2 super heals, like, the game was probably decided anyway. I'm either dead or the game is lost or won, whether I have more heals or not. Certainly not always. And I would take it if I could, but Einstein doesn't have it, and I like Target Locator, I like the Turret Traverse, so whatever. And here we're like reaping the problem with everyone on this flank coming to the same spot. I was here first, guys. I thought about repositioning when I saw that they were coming to this side, but I was like, realistically, with this new and improved and stupid no concealment apart from the mod build, I was really concerned that I was going to get spotted. If I tried to go to the other flank, I would get spotted. Based on who's over here with us, I probably would have. The Dalian, I think, would have spotted us. I might have been Devstruck. One of the things that Tulsa has over the Salem, it has a smaller citadel. What am I saying? I've made 3 videos now. I probably should. I was like, oh, I'll do one more because I just want to get these out of the hopper. Like, dude, this defense needs to go like, yeah, like anywhere else. He's just like, we're too close. We're too close. I wish I could be anywhere else. Like, there he goes. At least he gets the torpedoes off, but he's doing the whatever. Like, it is what it is. And this, this always happens. Like, I can't change them. Like, the battleship, I think it was another Wisconsin behind me. Hashtag campaign ships every match all the time. I can't change what they're doing. So at this point, I'm just trying to play around what they've done. I've tried to you've seen me move back and forth, try to lob shots over the edge of this island. That's one of the things that you can do with American cruisers. They have that generally slower shell velocity, but that's one of the benefits of a slower shell, is you can kind of get that art that you can't necessarily get like if I were at Petropavlovsk right now, like, there's no way I was getting a lot of these shots over the islands like I was in this. Benefit of the slower shells, but obviously it's harder to hit at longer range, yada 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 yada. So now we are in hide and seek mode. We're just messing around. I would love to be in the thing contesting, just like a little forward. This red Wisconsin corpse here is in my way. But this is where I like the target locator. So obviously that Vermont is out there. He wants me. He's out for blood. I don't have torpedoes. I have mentioned before that is a weakness of most American heavy cruisers. It's not a fatal flaw. I love the American heavy cruisers. If I had torpedoes, would he do this? I don't know, probably. He'd probably be ready to sink me anyway. But it would give me that additional, like, burst damage option to maybe make him a little less likely to push right on me. But actually, weirdly, in this instance, I think it might actually be doing me a favor, because the Salem isn't necessarily zippy, but I'm definitely more maneuverable than a Vermont. And if I can get him tacked on this island, and I've got target locator that I know for sure 100% whether he's going this way or that way or whatever, like, that's actually better for me, because I can outmaneuver him around this island all day long. This Dalian, I get him spotted. I pop the radar just to get I'm looking at the teams. There's no destroyer left. Oh, another thing, like, our team did win the other flank. This video doesn't get made if they lose the other flank and I just get swarmed. I think that needs to be said. I see too many videos, and it feels extremely frustrating that, it feels like, oh, like, why am I always left alone? Yo, guys, I've been in this flank, and my other team totally overloads C and loses, and I just don't make that video. Like, there's just like, yep, we lost, and everybody had a terrible game, and that wasn't fun. I just don't make that video. Just for anybody who needs to hear that. it's me. It's me. I need to hear that. Here we're proxy spotting the Vermont. I really want to get this Dalian. He's annoying me. I'm like, you're playing like a turd ball. Like, I want you to sink. I'm super annoyed those were overpins. The Dalian has a huge Citadel. There's the Citadels I want. 5. Let's blind fire this. I'm mad even watching it back. I wanted that guy to sink. I'm hoping there's not torpedoes coming. Or, well, I'm assuming that there are. Salem doesn't have sonar. I generally find sonar, like, it's kind of a whatever consumable. It's useful. It's helpful. It doesn't generally make or break games. There are times when it's helpful, but not all the time, and I find myself missing it a lot on the Salem. It's certainly one of those things that just because you don't have it, you miss it. Guilty. Like, so much. There, I wish I had the sonar to see if the torpedoes were coming sooner, but we saw it. I know the Vermont's coming over here. I'm just backing up as soon as possible. I think he went too far forward. I think the Tulsa has better acceleration and deceleration than Salem. Another nod to the Tulsa. An unlisted stat advantage. Firing angles are another one. Rudder is not. Salem has a much better rudder. Tulsa needs a better rudder. That's the next thing they should buff. Yeah, let's make Tulsa cracked. I knew it was coming, just trying to get in. I'm glad he didn't depth strike me. He aimed way too far forward. And you can see my bow has no more health to give. So yeah, we're just actually, I'm gonna pause this because I don't have anything else to say, and I'm gonna edit this so that this last part just goes a little faster. Give me 1 second. All right, cool. We'll just speed it up a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna fly through it. This is just more cat and mouse. He's spotted now, so the target locator isn't useful, but I really do like. That's one of the times that I like target locator. Is I know he's there, but is he going this way? Is he going that way? Target locator tells me, and I just have that like guaranteed I can get ahead of him and keep away. I could probably do it anyway, but there's always that chance that you guess wrong or he does something like totally wacky. Like he did it, when he did it eventually shoot me after the Dalian came out, like he went around the, out further and came like whatever. Target locator just makes sure you don't mess up those kinds of 50-50 things. He goes down. There's the game. 3600, like, yeah, that was fun. But yeah, the Salem, it's a good ship, and it's kind of been my go-to tier 8 these days. So, yeah, GG, guys.